Hi everyone, I am Yamini, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, SNS College of Technology. Today we are going to discuss about selection sort. Selection sort is a basic sort, that is an internal sort. Further information explained by many students.
Good morning everyone. What is selection sort? Selection sort is one of the simplest basic algorithm which is used to sort the arranged elements which is in ascending or in descending order. The basic idea behind this method to repeatedly select the smallest element from the unsorted part of the list and place it in the correct position. In selection sort, the list is divided into two parts, a sorted part at the beginning and an unsorted part containing the remaining elements. During each pass, the algorithm searches through the unsorted portion to find the minimum value. Once the minimum element is identified, it is swapped with the first element of the unsorted selection, thereby expanding the sorted part by the position. This process continues until all elements are placed in their correct position. Further advantages of sorting part will be explained by Sama.
I am going to say about advantages of the selection sort. Selection sort is a simple comparison based sorting technique. Even though it is not the fastest for large elements, it has some useful advantages and that make it important for planning and certain applications. First, selection sort is very easy to understand and implement. It works repeatedly selection the smallest amount of correct positions. Because the logic is simple, students and the beginners will find it easier to follow the step-by-step process. Second, selection sort requires very little memory. It is an in-place sorting algorithm, meaning it does not use extra array of data structure. It only uses few arrays to keep track of minimum element. This makes it suitable for environment with limited memory. Third, selection sort perform a fixed number swap at most n-1. This is an advantage compared to some algorithms like bubble sort, which may swap many times. Fewer swap mean less overhead when the sort of swapping limits is high. Finally, selection sort is useful when you want to find the smallest or largest elements quickly, because during the sorting process it repeatedly identify minimum or maximum variables. In summary, selection sort is simple, memory efficient, swap efficient, and easy to implement.
So as we have discussed about the advantages and the definition of selection sort, so let us have an example to further understand the concept of selection sort. So first let us consider an unsorted array with the elements 64, 25, 12, 22 and 11. First we do compare the first element, that is current element, with the minimum element that is present in the array, and then we will be swapping the current element, that is the first element, with the minimum element. So now the array will be 11, 25, 12, 22 and 64. Again we will be comparing the next element with the shortest element. So next would be 25 and the minimum element would be 12. So again it undergoes swapping. So based on this technique, the array will be continuously recursively undergoing swapping techniques based on the current element, that is the current element and the minimum element. And then finally the sorted array would be 11, 12, 22, 25 and 64. This is how selection sort functions in an unsorted array.
The overall explanation is explained with Sarah.
Selection sort is a single in-place comparison based sorting algorithm in data structure to arrange element in a specific order. It works by repeatedly selecting the smallest element from the unsorted portion of the list and swapping it with the element and the current position in the sorted portion. How selection sort works? Divide the list. The list is divided into two parts: the sorted sublist and unsorted sublist. Find the minimum. In each iteration, the algorithm finds the smallest element in the unsorted sublist. Swap the smallest element and then swap it with the first element of the unsorted sublist. This effectively moves the smallest element to its correct portion. Updated boundaries. The boundaries between the sorted and unsorted sublist shift one person to the right, expanding the sorted sublist and unsorted sublist. Repeat. Step 2 and 4 are repeated until the entire list is sorted, meaning the unsorted sublist become empty.
Overall explanation explanation is completed. In selection sort is an internal start. This explanation is very nice and very good. Thank you.